Next game, keeper, Leicester versus Newcastle.
Well, after our first win of the season,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Yeah. Only 15 games to get there.
Only 15 games to get there.
No, that's important.
I played in a pub team that had done better than that, to be fair. But no, it's been unbelievable. Lot of draws.
Well, the draws have kept you ticking along a little bit, haven't they, mate?
They have.
Yeah.
They have. But obviously, I've seen a very big difference in the last couple of games under Eddie Howe's management. I have seen a difference in individual players. And Joe Linton, who
you slagged off at the beginning.
crucified.
Yeah.
Crucified.
I mean, he's never looked like he could in the Premier League.
Crucified.
Yeah.
I wanted the kid to do well. Don't get me wrong.
You always do.
I really didn't want to. You know what I mean? Get on his back. I have nothing against the kid. I wanted him to do well, but I just couldn't see where it was going to come from. You know, it was, and obviously under Steve Bruce, we played so many players out of position at times. The substitution situation.
Well, you had 4 defenders and then 6 other players.
Yeah.
Asked to play defence basically.
Yeah, defenders, 10 defenders.
It was just chaos. There's no organisation at all.
Chaos. But honestly, I'll go back to the Norwich game quickly. Obviously, we lost a player within 9 minutes. Kieran Clark made a very bad mistake. A silly mistake. But they really worked hard together, 10 men. A game that I thought, really, if we'd had 11 men, we would have won.
I think you would have done, yeah. I mean, we already mentioned about Pookie's only, the amount of chances he's had that have been easier than that to score, and the way he finished that. But that was obviously the equalising goal.
That was 10 men that were absolutely destroyed, and they really got stuck in. They got stuck in.
Slight mistake by Broderick too.
Well, they were tired.
They
were tired. The Burnley game. Look, they started very badly. First 20 minutes, Newcastle weren't there.
It surprised me because it was at St James's, wasn't it? So
I think the occasion. Maybe the fact they had to win.
The pressure.
Was too much
because of the Norwich result, because they drawn the Norwich game, they knew they had to win this game.
52,000 in there. Atmosphere was electric, but anyway, they settled into it. I think they did really well. I think they deserved the win in the end. This game against Leicester are not doing so well this season. Not doing so well.
That's a massive understatement.
They're either winning or losing. Not so many draws. I think they've drawn 3 games. Stato's on his phone.
Stato's on it.
Stato's on his phone, looking on it. You're looking at it.
Drawn 4.
Drawn 4.
And lost 6. 23 goals scored. 23 goals. Okay.
When they win, they win emphatically, and when they lose emphatically as well.
Honestly, I think another week with the coaching staff, with Eddie Howe, with the confidence that must be, the confidence of winning that game at the weekend, it must have absolutely bolted them.
Absolutely.
I can
imagine
a rock on the shoulders, aren't they? Basically, with that,
And they broke the duck, didn't they?
Syphilis has never got that rock up.
That's what I'm thinking.
All the way up and drop it at the end of the final stretch every time.
But the thing is, right, I think that's done them a world of good. I think going into training this week, before the game, I think that can only, harness the team better.
Yeah, definitely.
And, last season, we give Leicester a shock away.
Yeah.
You know, we put 4 past them.
I don't think it'd even be that big a shock, to be honest. I think the way that Leicester have been playing, I don't think anyone would be too shocked if Newcastle did come out and actually win this game, or at least, very least, get a point out of it. I think it's like we were saying beforehand. There's teams on the up and teams on the down, and I think Newcastle slowly but steadily are a team on the up, and you guys will get there. I'd be very surprised at the end of the season if you're still in the relegation zone. I'd be shocked, absolutely shocked. Whereas Leicester, I'd be amazed if they're in the actual relegation area zone, but at the same time, I don't think they're going to get into Europe. I think they're just going to slowly fade into mid-table, unfortunately.
You were saying before, this is the third album for Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah, he does it every single time, it seems. The first 2 seasons, brilliant. Third season, he just tapers off a little bit, unfortunately.
Well, I agree with you. I think Leicester are going to be a mid-table team this year.
Yeah.
I really do. As for the Newcastle playing down there against Leicester, I'm going to go for a draw.
Draw?
A draw. I can see a draw. I think we can get a draw.
My head would say probably a Leicester win. My heart would say Newcastle draw. I'm going to go on my heart. I'm going to stick with Newcastle draw.
Right.
It's a tough one. I just think it's too early for Newcastle, this game. I think, given a couple of weeks, they would go into this game with a bit more confidence.
Right.
I think Leicester have got too much fun. I think they've got, I'm going to go for Leicester win.
Okay.
Well, look, over the weekend fixture, you two predicted a draw. I said Newcastle would win.
You did?
And they did, yeah.
Yeah.
I know my football, bro.
My heart said win, but my
Yeah,
head
okay,
said
mate.
draw.
But you can't, yeah. So, anyway, I was the only one that said Newcastle win. And I
You
was
alright?
quite certain of it. The game against Leicester, I really, okay, it can go one way or the other. Okay, because...
Well, that's the way Leicester are this year, isn't it?
Yeah, Leicester, not the Leicester of before. Newcastle are where they've been for the last few years, okay, fighting relegation, But you're right, Eddie Howe has given that impetus. They've got their first win, and that will give them a lot of confidence. But I'm afraid to say, I think Leicester are going to win.
Bit too much for us.
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit too much at the moment, too early, as Matt says, and I hate agreeing with Matt. There you go.
It's just funny how often you do.
I know, it's frightening actually.
I mean, about times he says, you hate agreeing with me, but then you do.
Okay, I think to myself, I'm agreeing with him. Should I just go the other way, just out of spite? I've got to keep it professional, so.
There we go. Anyway, so
2 draws and 2 Leicester wins by the looks of things.
Yeah.